We were discussing the laws of Kriyat Torah. So we were saying how it's important that a person follows along with the Bal Koreh when he gets Aliya Torah. So if you go up to the Torah, you say the blessings. Since you said blessings on reading the Torah, you also have to read the Torah. You can't just sit there and listen silently to the Bal Koreh. You have to follow along with your own, in your own voice, and albeit very on a lower volume, and that you should hear yourself, but definitely you shouldn't be quiet. It will be, according to Shulchan Aruch, bracha levatala, a blessing in vain. If you said the blessings on reading the Torah, but you didn't read the Torah, you just stood there. So, what happens is, if a person, let's say a person doesn't know how to read Hebrew, for him, looking at the Hebrew letters in the Torah scroll is like Chinese. It doesn't understand anything. So how is he supposed to follow along? How is he supposed to read along with Bal Koreh? Because of this issue, many poskim say such a person who doesn't know how to read Hebrew should not get an Aliya Torah. He should let a person who knows how to read Hebrew so he can follow along. However, since we do say at the end of the day there are some opinions who say, you say Shomea Keonin, you say listening is like you're saying it, just like by Kiddush, we hear someone say Kiddush and it's as if we said it. So too maybe we could say the same by Kriyat Torah, listening to Bal Koreh, it's as if I said it also. But that's not a consensus opinion, that's an argument. And those who are relying on those opinions technically have what to rely on. But preferably, a person who gets Aliya Torah, he has to know how to read Hebrew also. Because you're saying a blessing on the Torah to read the Torah, and you don't know how to read the Torah, so you have to know how to read and speak Hebrew, at least biblical Hebrew, in order to be able to get Aliya Torah according to fulfill all opinions. Because of this, we have run into a lot of issues. Let's say a person has Yoshvo, he has Yortzeit, and he wants to get Aliya Torah. He wants to, it's very important for him. He feels he keeps special to shul, and he says, Rabbi, I bought an Aliyah, and you can't tell the guy, Rabbi, you take my money is good, but my bracha is no good. So he wants to get Aliya Torah. So what do? We recommend that he should buy maftir. Obviously, according to the Zohar, maftir is the best Aliyah for Lil Nishmat, and mashlim comes in second. But maftir is a little bit complicated. You have to read the Torah, you have to read the Haftarah, you have to read Navi, and that's a little bit difficult, especially if it's new words. Usually people don't know the Navi, it's a little hard to read. So what do? So most people like to buy mashlim because of this. They like to buy mashlim. They also get a nice additional kaddish, and they feel very special. But the problem is, what if you don't know how to read Hebrew? How are you going to get Aliya Torah? So the best thing in such a situation is to buy the Aliyah and to give it to someone who will read the Aliyah properly. And since you paid for it, so it will be Lil Nishmat nonetheless. That person's mitzvah, he's going to do it flawless. You're going to give it to the best reader. You're going to give it to the most knowledgeable person. He's going to do it perfectly. And then all that zechut will be Lil Nishmat, the person who passed away. That would be the best thing to do. To buy Aliyah for the rabbi, buy Aliyah for a person who's a Bal Koreh maybe. And that way, he reads maftir, he reads haftarah, perfect. Everybody enjoys. No one falls asleep during haftarah, and everything's great. However, if a person still insists that he has to do it, then that's not the ideal thing to do, because you're not going to fulfill it in the optimal way. Why give a suboptimal mitzvah for Lil Nishmat? You want to do the mitzvah Lil Nishmat the best way possible. Another thing that's important, that's very related to the Torah reading, is the Hashkava. In our synagogue, Hashkava is very special for a lot of people. Some people come to shul, they don't even pray, they don't know how to pray, but they wait the whole tefillah. Hashkava, he jumps up, he runs to the rabbi, Hashkava, Hashkava, Hashkava. So he goes and he tells him you have to do Hashkava. So he's blessed, such a person, what a zechut he has for this mitzvah. We should know that he doesn't have to wait for the rabbi to say Hashkava. And you don't have to ask the rabbi after Shachrit, after Mincha, after Arvit to say Hashkava. You can say Hashkava yourself. Opposite. It's better that you should say Hashkava for yourself. Why? Because if you're a grandson, you're a son, your prayer is much more powerful because you're connected to that person who passed away. So therefore, you can open the back of the Siddur, go in the back of the Siddur, look up Hashkava. It's in the table of contents. Open it. Say it's a 3-line prayer. Say the Hashkava yourself. We don't need to have these train lines during the Kriyat Torah. 20-minute interim of Hashkava for him, Zenshina, now Mushina, 20 minutes, one guy for him. Everybody open Hashkava yourself, read it yourself. It's not a big deal. It's a better option. You don't need the rabbi for this. A lot of people, they feel it has to be ceremonial. They stand up, they'll go like this, Amirachem, and all that stuff. That's very nice. That's very nice, but that's just ceremonies. We want the prayer to work the best if the person himself should say the prayer, Hashkava, for the person who passed away. So therefore, we can cut a lot of time from the Kriyat Torah, and we can go and learn more Torah if everybody opens the book and says Hashkava themselves.